welcome back to my channel. This video is going to be my November beauty empties. Just a couple things that are not beauty related. Let's go ahead and get started. Actually, before we go ahead and get started, I hope you enjoyed this video while you watch it. If you did, please go ahead and give it a big thumbs up. Make sure to subscribe before you leave. Now let's go ahead and get started. I think I'm gonna start with the stuff that's not beauty related. They're candles, and I won't be counting these towards like how much of empties in the month of November, like my total, my value. These, I just want to talk about them because they're pretty amazing. I have two of each, and this is the Nature's Wake Glowing Embers. What's the scent? I don't know what the scent is. Is it Glowing Embers for the scent? I'm not sure because it's so beautiful and it has that crackling sound when it burns. Oh, I burned this one for so many hours. Perfect for Christmas. And the other beauty empties or non-beauty empties that I have, also candles, and I have two of each. This is Autumn Vines, the pumpkin butter. I think I got these at like TJ Maxx or Marshall's, but this around Thanksgiving, oh my God, it smells pretty amazing. I just had to share these two candles now, or four candles. Now let's go ahead and get into the beauty empties. I don't know what the value in here is worth, but we're gonna go ahead and get started. Maybe we'll start, I don't know, I'm just gonna start pulling items. I'm not gonna have categories. Again, with this guy, L'Oreal Magic Root Rescue, the 10-minute hair color thing. I love this guy. I've gone through so many of these. Oh, actually I have another box. This one I broke down. Damn, I colored my hair twice in November? That's bad. Yeah, I get really, I have gray hair and I use this guy to cover up my grays. So apparently I needed two of them. Aveeno Baby Soothing Relief Creamy Wash. I use this myself. The weather has been just absolutely terrible. My skin is super duper dry. So I have been trying to use like more moisturizing shower gel, not just like lotion. So moisturizing shower gel and then follow it with a lotion. I do like this guy because it's actually like very creamy. So you feel it like really creamy. It doesn't lather much, but it definitely makes a difference. So I really enjoyed that guy. I have a Neutrogena oil-free eye makeup remover. There was like some sort of sale at Ulta a while ago, and I think you buy two, you get three free and something like that. So I got three of these. I thought they would be kind of comparable to the Lancome, like the eye remover thing. They're comparable, but I think I like the Lancome better. I don't know if it's this or what, but I feel like I'm losing some lashes when I clean my eye makeup. I don't think that happened with Lancome. So I don't know if it's just a coincidence or what, but I finished one. I'm working on the second. I'm gonna have a third to go, which I might take a break from it and use something else, but there's that. Another makeup remover or cleanser is the Clinique Take the Day Off Cleansing Balm. I would clean my eyes with that one, and then I would go with this one and like do an all over the face and the eyes too. I don't know, I felt like mine had a little bit of a scent, but it was like brand new. Like when I started using it, it was brand new. It wasn't like open previously. So I don't know if that's its normal scent. I've only used like a deluxe or a mini of these. I've never used a full size before, but I kind of was glad when it was done. I have a spritzer hand sanitizer, and this is by Bath & Body Works. Like the hand spray. This is the French lavender. This actually smelled really amazing. I did really enjoy this. I have a shampoo. I have just one shampoo, I guess. There's probably some minis. This is Nioxin Scalp Therapy Conditioner for colored hair, light thinning. Even though it says like color safe on it, I definitely saw like color in my tub, like when I rinsed my hair. I did like that it kind of like was a little bit tingly. I did like that, and it smelled really good. But I don't know if I noticed any difference with this one. It was like a three-piece kit. I purchased the three-piece kit. It was this one, the conditioner, and I think it was like a leave-in scalp spray. I finished the scalp spray last month. I finished this one this month. I still have a little bit left in the conditioner. I don't use it every time I take a shower, and that's probably why I didn't notice much or any difference. I usually use the Olaplex, but some days when I feel like, okay, my scalp needs a little bit more cleaning, it needs something else, I would go with this one because of that minty, tingly feel. Would I repurchase? Probably not. Yeah, probably not. Olaplex, but this is the Bond Smoother, the leave-in reparative styling cream. So this is like after the shower. It said like to use a little bit of this, a very small amount to pamper dry hair from mid-length to the end. But the only time that I noticed a difference is when I was like, okay, I really am not seeing much difference. Let me squeeze a big amount of this. And that's when I noticed more difference. Like it was easier to make my hair like to let it hold its curl. Whereas if I use it for something else, I didn't really feel any difference. It's supposed to eliminate frizz, hydrate, and protect, but reparative styling cream, like shouldn't this be part of my styling? So that's the thing, like I do have another one of these, but the way I'm gonna use it is I'm gonna use a little bit more amount than I think the very small amount is, and you know, like actually see a difference in my hair other than like the frizz. Next, what do we have? Oh, I do have a Lush ball. I can't remember which one was this one, but I think it was like pink and it was like iridescent in the water. It was so beautiful. I do have a shower gel. This is by Sol Janeiro, the Brazilian Play moisturizing shower cream. So, oh, it smells so good. It smelled really good. Like I would shower with this and then I'll put the lotion, the Boom Boom cream, and then I'll spray like the body mist. I went through this really fast, like super fast. I don't know why, but it made my bath smell really good and my shower smell really good. So there's that, I guess. I do have the Glow Recipe Watermelon Glow Ultra Fine Mist. This was in my hashtag Team Project Pan 2020. I finally finished it. Yay, I'm so excited. I do have, what brand is this? Dry Bar. This is the Triple Sec 3-in-1 Finishing Spray. I did not know that there's anything as a finishing spray. Like, is that like a finishing powder? When you finish your makeup, you put a finishing powder. When you finish doing your hair, you apply a finishing spray. Yeah, I used it the couple times. I mean, I didn't use it all in November, but I finished it in November. The couple times that I used it, like I would straighten my hair and then it would be the next day I would use it. That's how I mainly used it. So I did not use it as a like last step of blow drying my hair. I used this guy. Maybe that's what I should have done. I kind of felt like it was more of a, like it should be a dry shampoo kind of thing. I don't know why that's what I thought about it, but that's how I felt about it. Because it says texturizes, amplifies, and refreshes. So I use it next day. I think I got that in, maybe in like an Ulta freebie or something like that. I'm not gonna go out and purchase an item like that. I just don't need it in my everyday hair life. I have a lot of samples. I'm trying to like move them out of my way, like a lot of like little foils. So I keep fumbling in my basket, but I'm just gonna collect all of these together. I will leave those to the end because there's quite a few of them. I did finish a lot of makeup this month, which again, it was kind of like things were kind of close and I just finished them off. I try to do that pretty much every year before like the new year starts. I try to finish as many like especially like skincare or like little makeup things that I'm like I can push this out pretty soon. So that's what I did with a lot of these makeup stuff. There's quite a few. But before we get into that, I do have a hand lotion. This is the Dianess. I don't know how you'd say this. And this is a goat milk skincare and the scent was blood orange. Ooh, this smelled amazing. I felt like it wasn't like moisturizing enough. You know, like I have the dryness over here, maybe from doing dishes, maybe from the weather, maybe from I don't know, overly sanitizing my hands these days, but I didn't feel like this was enough. I had to use it pretty often, but I really enjoyed like the feel of it. It wasn't kind of sticky or thick. You know, it absorbed really nicely and it smelled really good. I would repurchase this. And they're actually pretty cheap on Ulta. I think it's like $5, I want to say. I thought it would be more expensive when I first tried it, just because of how nice it felt. Okay, for skincare, I have Pure Elise, the Watermelon Energizing Marshmallow Peel Off Mask. This was so pretty. It was like pink and it had like shimmer in it. It looked so pretty, and I did not like the actual, you know, moisture, like the mask part of it. It was, you know, like the peel off mask. You put a layer on and then, you know, it starts to tighten because it's drying on your face, and then you gotta peel it. I did not like that with this guy, especially because it said you don't need to rinse it. It just felt like when I peeled it off, it felt kind of like I need to put something else on my face. I need to wash this off. It didn't peel off very nicely. Yeah, I didn't like that part about it. I didn't feel like it did what it's supposed to do, which is purifying pores, brightening the skin, visibly firms and tightens. Of course, it's firming and tightening. It's drying on my face. So yes, it had that really feeling that like, okay, my skin is shrinking kind of thing. That's a weird description. But yeah, I did not like that about it, but I loved the color. It was really girly, really pretty, iridescent pink again. I have a face cleanser. This is by Pharmacy, and this is the Clean Bee Ultra Gentle Facial Cleanser. I liked the cleansing part of this guy. It foamed a lot, like it bubbled a lot, but oh my god, if this got into my eyes, it would burn like hell. Yeah, I used it on my Clarisonic basically to like clean my face as a last step cleanser, but yeah, I had to be very careful not to get it in my eyes. Like even if it splashes a little, it burned. I have another one of these and I kind of like, okay, I liked it, but I didn't love it, you know. Okay, by Kiehl's, I have the Ultra Facial Cream. I have a deluxe one. I think I also finished like one other one, like a foil one. I don't know why I'm smelling it. It doesn't have any scent to it, but this stuff was amazing. I'm finally working on the full size of these after trying like the foil and trying this one. I'm like, okay, time to crack open the big guy. I'm finally working on that. I did really like it. It's definitely ultra weight. It like absorbs so nicely on the skin. I feel like I'm repeating myself with this one because I did finish a couple samples previously. But yeah, I really enjoyed it. Looks like I have another face wash, and this is the Skin Regimen Cleansing Cream. It says anti-pollution face wash. This I did enjoy. This came in Ipsy bag. Yeah, Ipsy. Yeah, I think it came in Ipsy. I'm pretty sure this came in Ipsy. Anyways, I did really enjoy this guy. It had like that creamy cleanser that I like. It wasn't, you know, it wasn't like the extra bubbly where my skin feels stripped after. It was like, no, the creamy. I just like this type of cleanser, the cream cleanser. I would repurchase this one. I haven't actually looked how much it is or where I can get the full size from, but I'm pretty sure this was Ipsy, so I should be able to find it. What's next? I'm trying to leave the makeup to the end. I do have an Elizabeth Arden, the original 8-hour cream skin protectant. Okay, this guy smells, and I actually looked up reviews of this one to see that to make sure that it's not just mine. I'm trying to get comfortable over here. To make sure that it's not just mine that smells, but it had a scent to it of not very pleasant scent, but oh my god, it is like the only thing that worked on my really bad, you know, like dry heels, especially after like we went camping one weekend and it was in the high 80s dry desert heat. Yeah, I used it mainly kind of like a foot cream, so I would put this on and then I'll wear like some thick socks. And the next day, just my feet are so soft. I would repurchase it, but I couldn't stand the smell. Apparently, that's the thing. It does have a terrible smell. Vita Labrada. I guess I could count this as makeup because it is body makeup, but this is the Body Blur Instant HD Skin Finish 24-hour wear, and this was the medium latte. I like this guy. I liked it a lot, but more so in the summertime when I had somewhat of a tan. So my legs did not look a lot darker than the rest of my body. And it does say medium latte, so probably should have thought of that before using it on my legs, and the rest of my body's white. But I did really enjoy it. I didn't find that it transferred on my clothing or anything. Definitely let it dry before I wear anything else. But, you know, I wore a skirt with it mainly. But I did enjoy it. I was pretty happy with that. And something I might purchase in the summertime when I need something like this. I think I'm going to do the makeup, the full-size makeup stuff that I have, or not sheets. And then we talk about the sheets, the little samples. The first thing that I do count as part of my makeup, because I don't wear lashes anymore, is the Grande Lash MD Lash Enhancing Serum. These are 3 months supply, and every 3 months I have an empty. I love it. It's like, makes my lashes so long. You have to constantly use it. You can't use it, stop using it, and expect you know, the lashes to be long still. No, you have to constantly use it. You can, like, I would tone down to like one use every other day. Depends, but I've been using it nightly because, again, I noticed like some lash fallout. I do like it. Definitely will repurchase. I'll always repurchase as soon as I find a sale on it. I purchase it. Okie dokie. Oh, I did have another skincare. Oh well, by IT Cosmetics, the Superhero Mascara. I really like this one. I do find that the Essence Lash Princess, the Lash Effect, is kind of very similar to this guy. There's definitely more product left, but at this point I can't use it. It's too goopy, you know? I like my mascara goopy, but this got to the point where it's just too goopy. It's hard to like brush through, but I definitely will repurchase, but not anytime soon. I bought way too many mascaras recently. So I will not be doing that anytime soon, but I would repurchase. I have eyeliners. Could you believe it? I have 4 eyeliners. One pencil liner. This was the Pat McGrath Permagel liner. Again, this was in one of my hashtag Team Project Pan. I love this guy, and it was brown. It's pretty. Put it in the waterline, smudge it on the lower lash line. It's really pretty. I would repurchase. And I have 3 liquid liners. Okay, I did not finish them. I did not constantly use them in November, but I would pull them randomly because now I moved my liners like closer to where I do my makeup, not like way back there. So it's easy to open up and be like, okay, let me try this. And they had been open, of course, for a long time. Probably longer than they should have been, but I finished them to the point where it's like, okay, there's liquid coming, but it's gray, it's not jet black. One is by Tarte. This is the Man Eater. I remember liking it, and I think there are 2 brushes and 1 felt tip. This is like the brush tip. It was pretty nice. I don't do wings often, but I did the days that I had nothing else to do at home, because they're always like either sideways or one bigger than the other. I'm not very good at it. Kat Von D, the tattoo liner in Trooper Black. This is the other brush tip. I do like the brush better, more I think better. And this is the only one that's felt tip. I did not like this one. Like that feeling, you know, like dragging the felt tip onto my lid. It kind of like gives me the goosebumps. Yeah, it's just like, it's not smooth, you know? It's kind of like, okay, that's my best description. But this is by Maybelline, and this is the Master Precise All Day. I think I've had this open for over a year. Yeah. So these are done out of my life. I have, let's see, I have a face primer and an eyeshadow primer by Becca. This is the Backlight Priming Filter. I'll be honest, I did not use this mainly as a primer. Like, yeah, sometimes I would use it as a primer, but other days I would apply it mixed with my body lotion, kind of like an illuminating lotion. I really liked it that way. This is very shimmery, so to use it as a primer, it was kind of like I looked like the Tin Man kind of thing. Maybe I should have used it in strategic places, like normally where I would highlight, but I like to just use the one primer all over my face. But this is gone. I don't think I would repurchase. I remember back in the day when this was so popular on YouTube, so many people used it. I was influenced many times by many YouTubers to pick this guy up. I never bought the full size, but I've gone through a couple samples, like these size samples, which is half of the full size, 0.5, yeah, 0.5 fluid ounces. So I wouldn't buy it. If I got it as a gift with purchase, okay. The eyeshadow primer is by Urban Decay, and this is the original eyeshadow primer. I'm just trying to use up, again, trying to use up the things that maybe I can get out in 2020, so my inventory numbers would be nice in the beginning of the year. But this wasn't a project. I wanted to use a different one after it, which is by, is it ABH? I think so. But oh my god, that one did not work. So I put the other one of these in the project again, hoping to finish the other one too this year, so I'll have two of them empty. But anyway, it had been a while since I used it because I was using the MAC paint pot. So when I switched back to this one, it took me a little bit, like it took me at least a week or so to kind of like get back to that feeling. It's kind of like tacky, which I do like that sometimes, but depends on what eyeshadow I'm working with. It's tacky to the point where you can't blend your eyeshadow out right away. So now I like it again. When I started it after MAC Paint Pot, I did not like it, if that makes sense. I have two lip glosses. This is by Grande. It was nice just to use as a lip gloss. It's supposed to be like plumping or something like that. I didn't find plumping effect to it, but it did kind of leave my lips hydrated. I did enjoy that. I have so many of these. My friend Valerie sent me one. I had another deluxe one. I have, I believe, 3 full sizes of them. So yeah. Pat McGrath, this is Bronze Temptation lip gloss. This also was in a project. I do love the Pat McGrath lip gloss formula. This was a really, really pretty shade too. It was kind of like, it had, not sparkly, not like the, not her Lust lip glosses or whatever they're called, but it had like a little bit shine to it. It was really pretty. Not like a, you know, lip glosses are typically shiny, but it had like micro shimmer things in it. It was very pretty. By Flower Beauty, I have a lip balm, and this is the Paddle Pout lip mask. Sorry, not lip balm, lip mask. This had a shade. This was the shade Nectar. I wouldn't call it a lip mask. It was more like a lip balm kind of thing. I went through this pretty fast. My lips were dying in the month of November for a couple of weeks. It was just so dry. So I was using that quite a bit, but I had to exfoliate. Otherwise, I didn't feel like it was doing much work, you know? Sometimes it's kind of like, did I even use a lip balm? I wouldn't repurchase it, honestly. More makeup. I have a blush empty. This is by Kaja. This is the shade Feisty. Okay, I have a story with this one. I did not use this as a traditional blush. This was a hard stamp that my son and I would stamp on our body. That's how I used it. It was pretty entertaining for him, and because it's like, you know, the heart shape, and I was like, okay, what? We'll do it. So we'd stamp our arms, and yeah, this guy's empty. Thank you, Kaden, for helping me finish this guy. Who knew I would finish a blush, and I'm gonna have another blush in the month of December. So 2 blushes this year. What? More makeup. I have the Anastasia Brow Wiz. This was in the shade Soft Brown. I kind of wish I picked up a different shade. I don't know what I was thinking when I bought the shade soft brown. I always dye my hair dark, and my hair is naturally dark. Like, my brows are naturally dark. So why did I do a soft brown? That was my only complaint about it. I did not like how it looked, so I used it very sparingly. And I do have a foundation sponge. This is by Nikia Joy Cosmetics. Oh, I loved the sponge. I really liked it. I was gonna order some during Cyber Monday sale. I think she was having 30% off, but you had to spend, I don't know how much to get free shipping, and all I wanted was the sponge. I mean, I could buy the powder again, but you know, mine is still pretty full. I do like it, but yeah, I ended up not ordering. I will. The next time she has a sale, I will reorder this. I did really like it. Now let's do those foils, and actually there's one that's a little bit bigger. This is the Suluasu First Care Activating Serum. This came in the luxury box at Sephora. Occasionally sells like 5 items for $25, and guess what? This is the size that you get, which is probably I can give to you as a free sample. But I think this is worth like $13 or $15. Yeah, I'm complaining, but still, it's tiny. This thing is 8 mils. Like, what? This is tiny. I don't know if I liked it or not. I use it as a serum, and then I would follow with a moisturizer. It absorbed nicely, so I guess there's that. Now let's do the little samples. I think I'm gonna try and do the makeup one, since we're still kind of talking about makeup. There's not that many makeup, I guess. Is there? That's it. Okay, so I have 2 of the Guerlain L'Essentiel Natural Glow Foundation, one in the shade 04N, both 04N. I'm gonna go order this foundation. I love it. Every time I use these samples, I'm like, oh my god, I love it. I'll put it in like my wish list at Sephora, and then I look at the price and it's like $60, and I'm like, okay, I'm not getting it. And then the Rouge sale comes, and I'm like, oh crap, I really like it. I want to get it, and then I don't get it. I'm gonna get it. This will be in my collection before 2020 ends. It's so beautiful. You look at the bottle, like, or I look at the bottle online, and I look at the little samples, and I think that it's gonna be liquidy, but it's not. It's not super thick either. It just looks so beautiful on the skin. It has that glow to it. So it's not matte, but it's not dewy luminous. It's just it's so pretty, and it wears so beautiful. I'm gonna get it. I'm just gonna get it. Next, I have the Hourglass Veil Mineral Primer. Again, this is another thing that's like, damn it, I've tried so many foils of this, and every time it's like, oh, it's beautiful, I want it. I still have a deluxe sample. Is it deluxe? But the little, you know, the one that they were giving for birthday gift this year, I still have that. At some point, hopefully after I go through a couple more primers, that I will pick this guy up. Josie Maron, this is the Argan Enlightenment Illuminator. I don't know if there was a shade name to it, but this was pretty nice, definitely glowy. This was a very pretty cream highlighter. I did really enjoy it. I'm not picking a full size up though. Okay, now, oh, and I do have Bite, the Agave Lip Balm and like Lip Scrub Empty. I finally finished this guy. I had a couple of them. I finally finished. This is the last one, I think. I hope. I don't like the lip balm. I really do not like their lip balm. I don't know if it's just me, but I did not like it. I like the scrub part. Okay, now let's do the skincare, and then I think there's a couple here. By Ole Henriksen, the Truth Serum. This was the last one of these that I had. I really enjoyed this guy. This is something that is on my wish list at Sephora to pick up, but I need to go through the stuff that I have right now. By Sunday Riley, this is the CEO Rapid Flash Brightening Serum. This wasn't my favorite. I preferred the Ole Henriksen over this one. This one I did really like by L'Occitane. I know I have 2. Yeah, have 2. This is the Overnight Reset Oil and Serum. Oh, I loved it. And then the Immortal Divine Cream. This one I could go without, but this guy, ooh, I really enjoyed this one too. I used up a fresh Rose Deep Hydration Face Cream. Again, I used one of these, like a 7 ml little thing of these recently, and I really enjoyed it. So when I used this foil, like I pulled this foil in right after that because I really enjoyed that. So yeah, that was nice. It absorbed nicely, but between this one and the Kiehl's, I would go for the Kiehl's. It just absorbs quicker on the skin. This is an exfoliating jelly cleanser by Beekman. Oh my god, this smelled horrible. I did not like the smell of this guy, but the cleansing part of it was really nice. I debated buying it because of how nice the cleansing part of it, but the smell, it smelled like goat milk. I don't know if it has anything to do with goat milk, but I can't do it. Estee Lauder, this is the Nightwear Plus. This was actually really nice. I very rarely try any Estee Lauder like skincare stuff. The makeup, okay, but the skincare, I don't use them much, and I really enjoyed this one. I do have like a sample of their most popular serum that I should try soon, because I was pretty happy with this. I did enjoy it. Now, just a couple hair products. I have Live Improve Perfect Hair Day Weightless Mask. I feel like these dry my hair, like this one dries my hair more than it helps. This is by Chlorine, and this is the 3-in-1 mask. This was much nicer than that one. I would purchase this, not the other. And then the last one, or the last product for today, is by Crybaby. Is it Crybaby? Maybe. This is the Anti-Frizz Smoothing Serum. I did like it. It didn't make my hair greasy or oily or heavy or anything like that. I enjoyed it. I think this is it. The only thing that I guess I was gonna talk about is a eyeshadow declutter, but that's weird. I don't know why she's in here when I already filmed my eyeshadow declutter video. But this one is in here. It's decluttered. This is by BH Cosmetics, and this is the Glam Reflection Smoke Palette. I did really like the shades in here. It's just so old that the formula wasn't there anymore. So there you have it. This is everything I finished in the month of December. Kind of didn't feel like much when I looked at the basket, but that was a long time, like 30 minutes. I don't know how much value like my empties are gonna be for this month. I haven't done the math yet, but I will have that amount in the description box, and I'll update how much I've used up, like what my empties were for the whole year so far. I'm not gonna count the candles, but I'll do all the other stuff. Please go ahead and give this video a thumbs up if you enjoyed it, or if you enjoy empties videos. Please subscribe if you're not subscribed already, and I'll see you guys in my next one. Bye.